Good evening. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. I'm actually on a mini water fast within a water fast. And allow me to explain. This is week 7 of my larger water fast. This is let me give you a little background. I was challenged by a viewer to go 10, maybe 12 days without consuming any liquids, obviously no food, but no liquids, including water. And his thought process was that the body will burn fat faster if you limit the amount of water intake that you consume on a daily basis. Now, I like that idea. I don't know if it is true or not, and I'm planning on weighing myself next Monday because today is actually day 7 of my 10-day water fast with zero liquids, and I'm thinking of going minimum 10 days and maybe 12 or even extending it to 14 days. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Um, right now everything's fine. And so that's my status update. I'm not weighing myself during this 10-day mini water fast because I want to weigh my weight and weigh myself on Monday when I'm done with the mini water fast. I'm dying to know if I'm losing weight or how much weight I'm actually losing. So, time will tell. And I've got a couple more days, uh, and I will step on the scale and let you know. Now, look, folks, people will tell you water fasting is easy. People don't know what they're talking about. Water fasting, any diet is not easy. No diet is easy. Water fasting is not easy. Fasting in general is not easy. So I had a viewer contact me, and the viewer said, well, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I started a water fast. I was several days into the water fast and I cheated. Well, let me just stop that person right there and say, I'd like to address a couple things. And you all need to hear this, whether you cheat or not on your water fast. But if you cheat, you need to start back over on week 1, day 1. Okay? But with that said, I'm 66 years old. I have yet to meet a perfect individual. I'm not perfect. None of you that I've met or talked to are perfect. Okay, stop trying to be perfect. People people are too hard on themselves. You beat yourself up and you throw up your hands and say, I can't do this. This isn't for me. I give up. Don't give up. I we on this channel, so somebody asked me, as God is my witness, someone asked me, they said, have you ever cheated on a water fast? Oh, a couple years ago. Now, this is not my first water fast, but a couple years ago, my very first water fast, I cheated multiple times because you have to think differently when you go on a water fast because we're all taught to eat and eat and eat. Eat for breakfast, eat food for lunch, eat food for dinner, snack in the morning, snack in the afternoon, maybe have some potato chips in the evening, maybe a cookie or an ice cream before you go to. We're taught to eat. We're not taught to fast. So stop beating yourself up. I'm not perfect. I've cheated on my water fast. But you know what? The day I cheated, I said, I cheated. And this was a couple years ago. Even back then, I said, I cheated. I own it. I acknowledge that I cheated. And I'm not going to wait until next Monday or next month. I'm immediately going to start water fasting again, back over on day one, week one. And that's what you've got to do. So stop beating yourself up. Now, this individual also said he had excessive amounts of diarrhea when he cheated. Well, on the one hand, that's good because when you're on a water fast, you're training your body to not expect food and to use the fat stored around your waist, your buttocks, and your thighs as to burn that as energy. Now, what happens when you throw a donut in your mouth? What happens when you eat, I don't know, a cookie or a bag of potato chips or a pint of ice? What happens to the body? The body says, oh my God, you didn't feed me for 4 days and now you're giving me all this food. I don't know how to handle it. So you poop it out. So his question was, is diarrhea normal? Absolutely. If you begin a water fast and you go several days and you cheat, or you go several weeks and you cheat, your body will let you know it cheated because it's not expecting food. And you're now giving it food, and so you're going to just poop it out. So, I mean, there's no easy way to say that. There's no, I don't know what the word is, courteous way to say that. That's what happens. Okay, so don't be alarmed by it. Don't be concerned by it. Because when you start back over week one, day one, your body will readjust and go back into, by the fourth, fifth, or sixth day, it will go back into ketosis and begin burning the fat around your waist, buttocks, and thighs for fuel. So, but I mean, this goes for all of you. Don't beat yourself up. Don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, please. And I don't generally even respond to a question like this, but I'm going to because I can tell the lady viewer was very sincere in her comment. And she said, wow, you seem so outgoing, easygoing. She commented, well, I'm an introvert. I'm very shy. And I wish I could be like you, but I'm too shy. I mean, I'm scared of my own voice, she said. I have news for you folks. If you stick with me on this channel, not only are you going to lose weight and learn about the stock market and learn about magic and cards, all of you introverts will be converted to extroverts by the time I'm done. Now, I know you're going to call me a liar, and that's okay. But please know I was the most uptight, quiet introvert walking around on the face of the earth. And I came out of my shell. And I'm so appreciative that I have. People don't, I don't try to please all the people. You know, I view the world as 50% of the people are going to love me, and 50% of the people are going to want to see me burn in hell. And if I can just manage 50-50, to me, that's good. And I really don't care what the naysayers say. I mean, I'm 66 years old. I've done all of the right things. I've done all of the things that people have told me to do. And one day you're going to wake up and say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. But in the next breath, you're going to wake up and you're going to say, what everybody's been telling me is wrong. It doesn't work. It's bullshit. And I'm tired of listening to other people. So, I mean, there's a lot that we're going to cover in water fasting, not just after 7 calendar days, you drink 3 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day, and that's all. There's a lot involved. Mentally, psychologically, emotionally, physically, and then you've got the social aspect of you know what your parents think and your friends and your coworkers and your boss, and you've got to deal with all that. There's a lot to deal with. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to manage. But I promise you, if you try this for 30 days and do what I say, even if you cheat and you have to start over, that's fine. We're going to support each other on this channel. We're going to help each other succeed. And in 2022, I predict every single one of you 65 plus more people will hit your goal. So that's my status update. Tonight, I'm in Roswell, New Mexico. I'm going to sleep with the aliens. No, actually, I stopped in a Motel 6. I've never been through Roswell, New Mexico. I thought, I mean, this is completely off topic, but I thought Roswell, New Mexico was a hole in the wall town with maybe a gas station and a church and a grocery store, and that was it. Roswell, New Mexico is quite large. And if I'm here late enough in the morning, I may check out an alien museum or two. But I tend to get up. I'm an early bird person, so I tend to get up and just take off. I'm headed back to Texas right now, and again, I want to thank the viewer who told me about the Heart Attack Grill on Fremont Street in Las Vegas. That does exist. I have pictures to prove it, and I'm going to show you those later on, if not this week, next week. So that's my status. But, don't beat yourself up if you cheated. And don't wait to start over if you cheated. Own up to the fact that you cheated. Immediately start back on week 1, day 1, and see how much longer you can go. And to those people who say this is easy, it's not easy. I've been doing this now for several years. It's not easy. And the first week, I don't know about you, but the first week for me, I thought I was going to die. I thought I was literally going to pass out and kiss the concrete. But I didn't. I did not. So That's my status for today. Sorry I missed yesterday. I was on the road and fighting some other issues. But I did want to give you a quick update, especially based on the couple comments that you all sent to me. And, you know, I love shy people. I too was once shy, and, you know, I'd like for us to work. I mean, it's one thing to work on your weight, it's another thing to change your life. And I hope this channel is a life changing channel for you. Because, I mean, again, I'm going to cover emotional eating, um, physical, how you look, what you eat, why you eat, when you eat, who you eat with, why you eat. I mean, there is so much to cover. I mean, I, I was going to say I could talk for hours. I literally could talk for weeks. So, uh, but please consider clicking the subscribe button. Click the bell notification next to the subscribe button and click the word all. That way you'll get all of the updates. I have 65 plus of you on your own water fast. I've challenged you to go 30 days and keep track of your weight daily. And then I want you to tell me I lied on my channel after 4 weeks. And I want you to come on and say you did not cheat and you did not lose a single ounce of weight. I have yet to have one single person make those statements. So, but you know, I hope that my channel addresses. I mean, I'd like for you to think of me as a life coach, you know, and I want to I want to discuss. I want for you to discuss everything that's bothering you. I want you to look at why you eat. I mean, are you angry? Are you frustrated? Does your job suck? Are you homeless? You know, I have one or two homeless people that view this from a library computer. Um, you know, start sitting down and, as I said a few weeks ago, make a list of what you want to accomplish in your lifetime. But at the very top of the sheet of paper, I want you to write down 3 different things that you constantly think about every day. And I want you to start addressing those 3 things. And here's one more thing I want you to do. And this is hard for me to do, but I'm improving every day at doing this. I want you to start picturing yourself thinner. I want you at least once a day to sit down and take 2 or 3 minutes and close your eyes or look in the mirror and visualize yourself thinner. That will help on the psychological side. So if you do these things, let me know. Let me know how they work out. And always, always, always email me. You can leave a comment on my channel if you're not too shy. I like introverts, extroverts. I don't care if you're tall, short, fat, thin. I don't care what your age is. I don't care if you're 24 and you weigh 400 or whether you're 88 and you need to lose 60 pounds We're going to do this together. So stay healthy, stay happy, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Good night from Roswell, New Mexico.